I'd like to welcome everybody here this morning to the grand opening of Bentleys Playground. Just one of what this grand opening hopefully will be one of many, as we not only want to complete Tomey Park in Phase 2, but we also want to move on to other parks in Keokuk to bring all accessible playgrounds to all children of Keokuk. Without taking up any more of your time, especially since there's cake in there and free hot dogs and hamburgers here shortly, I'd like to introduce our first speaker who represents the Rotary. Rotary was one of our biggest donors. They applied for a grant on behalf of KPLAY, and I think it was up to the minute, and we were able to secure $10,000 from Rotary. So I'd like to welcome Alka Kanokar for a few words.
Good morning, everyone. It's a gorgeous day today. It was meant to be, no rain, and this project was supposed to meant to be as well. And we are so proud to be a part of it, Keokuk Rotary Club. And we would like to also congratulate the KPLAY organizers and the team, and who took the first initiative to bring it to our attention. And amongst all the projects that we were looking into last year, this project stood out amongst the rest, and we knew that this would make a difference in our town, in our community, and for the children here. So we are very, very happy to be a part of this initiative, and we would like to thank each and every Rotarian. We did the grant. We were trying to meet our deadline. We wrote the grant on July 1st. I think we submitted it. And I'd like to thank Tony Korn, our Assistant Governor for Keokuk Rotary Club, and all the members who were involved with it. And we would like to also thank the community for the immense support that we received during our fundraiser that we did for the chicken dinner. And we were able to match the Rotary grant and come up with $10,000 for the swing set and the music sound system. And we hope it'll bring a lot of joy for many, many years to come for our whole community and the children, especially the kids here. The world is a family, and we need to support projects like this to make that difference. And Keokuk Rotary Club, Keokuk Rotary Club in general, is an organization that goes above and beyond to do service about self and make that difference happen for humanity and to make the world a better place. Thank you so much, and have continued success in all the different projects that we will see happening in Phase 2 as well. And congratulations. Good. Thank you.
Our next speaker or speakers represent yet another great organization that brought the KPLAY committee together. I'd like to now welcome Fred Say, Joe Lazinski, and Mike Greenslaw of the Odd Fellows.
Good morning. As you said, my name is Fred Say. I'm Vice Grand of the Keokuk Odd Fellows Lodge number 13. I would like to thank you for coming today to this special occasion, the grand opening of the Bentley Playground, also known as KPLAY. I would like to tell you a little bit about Odd Fellows. It has been around in the U.S. since 1819. That's 196 years. It is one of the oldest and the largest non-political, non-sectarian, fraternal, and services in the world. Some people thought it odd to find people to organize for the purpose of giving aid to those in need and pursuing projects for the benefit of all mankind. Odd Fellows strive to elevate character by promoting the principles of friendship, love, truth, faith, and hope, and charity, and universal justice. We as Odd Fellows want to help make our community a better place to live by aiding each other in times of need and by organizing charitable projects and activities. that would benefit youth, the elderly, veterans, and people that are less fortunate, and also to support our environment in any way we can. We also help the belief that all men and women, regardless of race, nationality, and religion, social status, or gender, are brothers and sisters. The fraternal order strives to be without violence or vices or discrimination. We make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I feel we are all proud to be Oddfellows. Thank you. I'd like to introduce Mike Greenslaw.
Guys, I would like to thank you guys for all your support. We definitely could not have done this without you guys. So thank you. You guys all deserve a round of applause. I'd like to introduce Joe Lesevsky.
Hi, I'm Joe. This project has been a full year in the making, and I can remember back about a year ago, Oddfellows had the first fundraiser, a pancake breakfast, and then it became obvious that we needed to reach out to other service groups and other groups in the community. As someone who's rather new here, about 2 years, it was a wonderful way to meet people who would reach out and help each other, and to get to know more and more people through the Keokuk and community and area. And it is so heartwarming to see the response to this need, which will serve many generations of children. I like to remind myself and other people that play is not just play for children. It's a way that they learn important skills, physical skills, mental skills, but mostly interacting with each other. And that's something that we're all learning. So once again, thank you all, and applause for yourselves.
Took 3 people to take Devin Dade's spot. The next speaker is part of the reason why KPLAY was formed, and that KPLAY has worked tirelessly to make this playground a reality. I'd like to introduce my twin brother and Bentley's father, Matt McGackey.
We might be twins, but I'm better looking. Just kidding. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, just seeing everybody here today means a lot to my wife and I. And if you could have seen my son in the swing a little while ago, you would have seen why it was so important to us. But from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank everybody. There's a long list of people to thank, but from the contractors that stayed out here till 7 p.m. at night, to the ladies at the union raising money and selling t-shirts, to the contractors hanging swing sets, and to everybody that gave forth what they could to make this possible. It means a lot to my wife and I and my son. Not only will my son Bentley be able to enjoy this, but kids from around the community and throughout the United States will be able to come to Keokuk and say that they were a part of Bentleys Playground. Thank you again for coming. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you guys very much. It means a lot. Please stay and enjoy the hamburgers and hot dogs and the fun and socialization, and have a good day. Thank you.
We do have a special announcement. I'd like to introduce Mark Busalo with the City of Keokuk, and Mindy Rude with KPLAY Pharmacies.
Hello, I'd like to take a minute and just thank everyone for coming out and being a supporter. Whether you donated some money for the project, you were a contractor that put some hours in, or if you were a supplier that donated some materials. This is all a finished product of the outcome of your guys' support. So thank you. In addition, Mindy Rude with Keokuk Area Medical Group and the City of Keokuk, we've partnered together and purchased a aquatic center wheelchair for use for everyone. And I just want to take a minute and make the announcement. And I don't know if so anyways, just one more way of adding to the community for the needs we need.
I can't get out of here without talking. We just want to say that we were honored to be contacted by Mark to help, be a part of this and present it to the pool to be used by, not only kids, but it's got a weight capacity of 300 pounds, so it can be used by adults as well. It's got the swing away arm, so you can do side transfers. It's very adaptable for anybody. And along with Keokuk Area Medical, my boss, we have a check for $200 that we want to donate from our KPLAY Hope Fund to go towards phase 2 of KPLAY.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That chair is beautiful, and it'll be wonderful to see it in use at the pool right across the parking lot there. And thank you for thinking about us for stage 2 expansion.
On April 1st, we gathered here to break ground on the very first all-inclusive playground in Keokuk. Today, we gathered to celebrate the completion of the first phase of our vision for Bentleys Playground. The KPLAY committee came together just over a year ago with the mission to bring a playground to Keokuk for children of special needs. We have accomplished our first goal of completing phase 1, which represents a small portion of what is yet to come. Many of you may know that we have started planning for phase 2 of Bentleys Playground. The next phase of this project will be like no other playground in the area for children to play. Our plans currently have zip lines with adaptive seats so that children can have the sense of flying, adaptive merry-go-rounds, various stations for sensory play, roller slides, and a safety surface similar to the one that we're standing on. If you haven't had the opportunity to come, as soon as we cut the ribbon, come up here and stand on this. It's something you've never felt before. With an expected budget of around $250,000, the continued support for this project is greatly needed. KPLAY will not stop until all children have an enjoyable and safe place to play everywhere in Keokuk. Before we cut the ribbon and start today's festivities, which again, there's free cake and hot dogs and stuff in the building, I'd like to take time to thank Corey Baker and his employees at Keokuk Contractors. I drove by here the other day. I can't remember what time it was, but I know it was pouring down rain. And he had his guys out here spreading straw so we didn't have to walk in mud. But Corey, everything that you've done, I don't know where you're at. There you are. We appreciate it very much. I'd also like to thank Ideal Ready Mix, all the concrete, the fresh concrete that you're walking on. That's also underneath this play surface and it borders the play surface. All that was donated by Ideal Ready Mix. So that was a huge donation as well. And then also all the engineering work. You think the KPLAY committee came out here and did all this measurement, you're wrong. That would have been Brian Carroll with Shoemaker Holland, wherever Brian's at. Right behind me, there he is, back here. Hey, there he is. I appreciate all the work that he has done on this project as well. I'd also like to thank the City of Keokuk, the Park and Rec Board, for allowing us to come out here and temporarily tear up Tolmie Park to build this beautiful playground. I'd also like to thank Public Works Director Mark Busolo, Annette Peebler of the Keokuk City Hall for fielding many, many phone calls from us, and also Gary Stepp with the Parks Department. There are so many others to thank as well, but I'll hold on until the next grand opening for phase 2, and we'll announce everybody. It is with great joy to have this park named after a little boy that I love with all my heart, my nephew Bentley McGackey. Without the KPLAY committee members, Joe Lachesky, Mike Greenslaw, Nicole McGackey, Jesse Greenslaw, Fred Say, Ed Kadash, Trish Payne, Suzanne Payne, and Rick Phillips, this project could have easily been put on a shelf and forgot about. We had not only opened this park with the cutting of this paper ribbon, but we would like to bless this park with a prayer from the Reverend Randy Henderson of the United Presbyterian Church of Keokuk.
I think I get the happiest part to bless it before the kids play. So let's pray. Holy and radiant God, we thank you for the wonder of this day as we gather with neighbors and friends to celebrate just how much can be accomplished when we come together with a common purpose. Bless this playground with laughter and joy. Make it a safe place where bodies, minds, and spirits can grow and thrive. Make it a fun place where new friendships can take root and blossom. Guard and protect both the little ones who will play here and the bigger ones who attend and watch over them. But most of all, accept our gratitude for this amazing community in which we live and for the chance you have given us to make our corner of the world truly opening and welcoming to all of your children. With glad and joyful hearts, hear our prayer as we all say, Amen.
Amen.
At this time, I'd like to invite Corey Baker up, Alka, Brian, and Nicole. And Joe's got something else to say, go figure.
At this time, I'd like to invite everyone here to stop by the Oddfellows table if they want to find out more about Oddfellows. The Rotarians are here with information about their group. And there are KPLAY t-shirts. And at the t-shirt table, please sign into the guest book. There's also something about KPLAY commodes, planters, that you can sign up to have on your lawn or a friend's lawn.
Before we cut this ribbon, I do want to recognize there's a group of individuals standing over here to my right. The Women of Steel from Henniges Automotive presented us with a check the other night, which we kind of knew about, but for $2,500, they donated to KPLAY. We appreciate it very much. If the four individuals could pick up those scissors that my father and I made last night. If you'd like some of them, let me know. This playground may be named after Bentley McGackey, but this park belongs to all children and members of this community. Let's cut this ribbon and open up this playground. Hopefully it cuts.
Just rip it. There you go.
Henniges Automotive. The actual company, $500, I believe, is a matching fund from the Women of Steel. So we appreciate Henniges Automotive for their contribution as well. Okay.
Take turns. Good. See, and she understands. She got off and went to the merry-go-round.